Hey everybody, it's still Friday, December 25th, 2020, Christmas evening. Thanks for joining me on Everyday Shenanigans. It is a little bit late in the high 10, but I'm joining you guys after 11 p.m. I wasn't on a little bit earlier, but I want to give you all time to mingle with your families, relax, go back into the kitchen, get some more goodies, fill your tummies up. I want to send a few shout outs to some people out there. First of all, I want to send a shout out to my dear friend Keeping People Real TV. How you doing, babe? Duke Farrow. Yes, I have been enjoying your content on Facebook. King Life and Trap House Kitchen. These are YouTubers. And also Miss Lady Pink, who contacted me via Instagram for the information I'm about to bring you. I'd already seen that said video that she sent, but thank you again, Miss Lady Pink, for that information about Nashville. That's why I'm joining you guys tonight, is to give you the 411 on everything going on. Hi, Lita, baby. How you doing? How's the weather in Florida? Bet it's nice, because it's cold up here, baby. Ayana, baby, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Rich Long. How are you doing tonight, babe? Hope y'all are well. Hello, Nitra. Y'all know how to give the queen some love. I surely appreciate it. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me on this chilly night in the high 10. It is a bit late, but I figure I'd give you all time and give myself time, because it takes me forever to get everything together. Because I have to primp and do this. Oh, Lita, don't start. Yes, Video Chip, I am here. Thanks for the kind words. Look, me and my little friend. Me and my little friend, we good to go. I usually don't. I like to imbibe after the evening has wound down and I'm doing my thing. I've bathed. I got my sleep clothes on. But I said, let me have this a little small tidy for the audience, because I'm going to bring you said information out of Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to go on and get started since I've got a few in the room. I got 7 in the room. 1 thumbs up. Super Chatter Queen if you need be. I'd greatly appreciate it. The source is CBS News. Nashville mayor says there is determination to solve intentional Christmas bombing. Nashville's mayor said Friday that there is a determination to find who was behind a mass on Christmas morning that authorities called an intentional act. The explosion was set off by an RV that blared warnings about a bomb before it detonated. Nashville Metro Police Chief John Drake said authorities had found tissue they believe could be connected to human remains near the site of the explosion. They have not indicated whether the remains are from someone connected to the explosion or from an innocent victim. At least 3 people were wounded. CBS affiliate WTVF reports the blast was felt across much of Davidson County around 6:30 a.m. This morning's attack on our community was intended to create chaos and fear in the season of peace and hope, Mayor John Cooper said. And there's also a video in the said commentary. Drake said officers responded to a call of shots fired downtown, and once they arrived in the area, they heard an RV giving out a message saying it would detonate in a certain time frame. Drake said they are investigating if there is any link to Christmas or to nearby Lyft headquarters or AT&T data center. Okay, interesting. At a briefing earlier Friday, police spokesman Don Aaron said the explosion was significant. We do believe that the explosion was an intentional act, Aaron added. 3 people were taken to the hospital for treatment, but officials said the injuries were not believed to be critical. Police said 1 officer was knocked off his feet by the blast. Nashville Police Chief John Drake said officers had received a call of shots fired in the area of 2nd Avenue near Commerce Street at about 5:30 a.m. As officers responded, they encountered an RV that had recorded saying that a potential bomb would detonate within 15 minutes. Officers, upon hearing that, decided to evacuate the buildings nearby, so they began knocking on doors, making announcements to get people safe. Shortly after that, the RV exploded, Drake said. Friday afternoon, the police department tweeted a photo of the RV taken from a security camera before the blast and asked anyone with information about it to contact authorities. Okay, if you all have any information, you call Crime Stoppers 615-742-7463. It is believed that this RV exploded on 2nd Avenue at 1:22 a.m. This was sent out from the Metro Police Department Christmas Day. We know of no other imminent danger to the area at this point, Aaron said. The FBI and ATF are now taking the lead on the investigation. FBI Assistant Special Agent in Charge Matt Foster said at a midday briefing, "We're putting everything we have into finding who was responsible for what's happened here today. As part of doing that, there are investigative leads to be pursued. There's also technical work that needs to happen." And he urged anyone with information to go to www.fbi.gov/Nashville or call 1-800-CALL-FBI to provide tips. Hello, everybody in the chat. "We need your leads. We need your help," he said. The blast caused damage to nearby buildings and shattered windows in the area as a plume of black smoke rose over 2nd Avenue. The explosion took place outside 166 2nd Avenue, the AT&T building, but police said investigators do not yet know if that site was intentionally chosen. Because there are also, you guys, and it's just me throwing this in, there's also residential buildings on the block. So there are people who actually live in apartments and loft apartments on that said block. WTVF reports the explosion caused AT&T outages throughout the area, this area where I live, which is 3 hours away, and affected the 911 lines for local law enforcement. In a statement, AT&T said, "Service for some customers in Nashville and the surrounding areas may be affected by damage to our facilities from the explosion this morning. We are in contact with law enforcement and working as quickly and safely as possible to restore service." Additionally, the FAA temporarily halted flights out of Nashville due to the telecommunications issues. Woo, Lordy. This article is longer than I had anticipated. Let me see. Okay, hold on one. Give you a little bit more. Okay. A big orange fireball. One eyewitness, Noelle Rasmussen, said in an interview on CBSN that her family was awakened early Christmas morning by police knocking on their door and telling them to evacuate immediately due to a safety threat in the neighborhood. As they were driving away, she turned and saw a huge explosion tear through the street. "There was a big orange fireball up in the air, about twice as tall as our building," she said. "It looks like the whole front side of our building's been blown off." Her voice grew emotional as she continued. "I'm so glad we left. I'm so glad we have our kids. And above anything else, I'm so glad for those officers that walked into a building that they knew was a dangerous spot to be. And woke us up and got us out. I'm so grateful." Nashville Mayor John Cooper said he toured the destruction zone and that we are very lucky there weren't more injuries. "It's not a very populated area, but the people in the buildings adjacent mostly are fine and have been evacuated," Cooper said. CBS News Chief Justice and Homeland Security correspondent Jeff Hughes reported federal resources are flowing to the scene. Sources tell the ATF has certified fire investigators and certified explosives specialists at the scene, and that ATF personnel are also working off-site to create a timeline of the incident. A Department of Justice spokesperson said Acting Attorney General Jeff Rosen has directed that all DOJ resources be made available to assist in the investigation. A White House spokesperson said President Trump has been briefed on the explosion and will continue to receive regular updates. The president is grateful for the incredible first responders and praying for those who were injured, Deputy Press Secretary Judd Deere said in a statement. President-elect Biden has also been briefed on the situation, his office said. In the immediate aftermath of the blast, firefighters asked everyone in the area to move at least 2 blocks away due to the concerns about any possible other explosions. Metro Police and Highway Patrol officers were conducting a shutdown of the downtown area while we assess the entire situation, the police spokesman said. Right now, it's a public safety concern to make sure everybody is accounted for and to make sure the spread of the fire doesn't go any further, Michael Knight, a spokesman for the ATF in Nashville, told the Associated Press. Buck McCoy, who lives near the area, said the windows of his home were entirely blown out. "All my windows, every single one of them, got blown into the next room. If I had been standing there, it would have been horrible," he told the Associated Press. "It felt like a bomb It was that big. CBS News digital producer Roman Feezer said he heard and felt the explosion at his home in East Nashville, 3.5 miles from the blast site. It woke us up at 6:30 a.m. and sent the dogs into a frenzy, he said. And this article was contributed also by the Associated Press. If you need verification for the storyline, please log on to CBS News. To recap what I just mentioned to you, this morning a bomb went off in the city of Nashville, Tennessee, Music City. Alleging around 6:30 a.m. there was a RV parked on a block in front of the AT&T building. It also had a message inside with an automated woman's voice counting down the time for anyone around the surrounding area to move away. And I think that went on for about 15, 20 minutes, and then the bomb detonated, and they're assuming that the bomb came from the RV, and also that the automated woman's voice also emanated from the RV, assumingly. Apartments, other buildings, businesses are damaged. People live downtown, live in the said area. Their buildings have been burned down, blown out. And that's the information. 17 in the room, 11 thumbs up. It's showtime. You'll now get a video of a surveillance camera showing the bombing. Okay, that's the gist of that. I don't know if some of you saw down in the corner, there was a guy walking by with a dog. This is crazy to me. I'm trying to figure out why he even walked by the building where there was an explosion of debris. Why walk on that same side of the? I don't know. This is just crazy to me. Why would you even walk on the same side as the same side where the explosion took place? That's just odd to me. I'm going to bring you all another said commentary that shows this is a business, I'm assuming, and somebody was hollering and screaming. I don't know if this is the same video, but there was somebody out there hollering. It sounded like a woman was screaming and going on and on. And I didn't know if it was just because she was just scared or what was going on. But this is just a brief 1 minute tape of a building, and it shows somebody's walking around inside of the explosion. Bear with me, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thank you so much. Here we go.
That's a man's dog. They've stopped. Now you'll see the officer come in from the right side. And the officer's speaking to him. Now listen to it. Listen.
And he don't even leave.
You guys have better audio up there. Are you hearing what exactly is being said? Because that would be of interest to me. Okay, there's the officer right there moving back toward. I mean, the bravery that was displayed in downtown Nashville this morning is nothing short of incredible to me. It gives me the chills to see the way these folks were operating in such a dangerous situation. And after the bomb blows up, he goes back toward the blast.
Okay, so I don't know. When I first saw that guy walking by the dog, because a lot of you probably didn't pay attention to the guy in the corner of the video to the right of the screen. You can see somebody walking with a dog. I guess that's when after the explosion, but it was just weird now seeing this view. It shows he was already standing outside talking to a police officer about, I guess, what was going on. And then boom, that being out of Nashville, Tennessee. Thanks for joining me. 18 in the room, 17 thumbs up. God bless all of you. This is a tragic day. This is a tragic day. When I first got the notification, because I slept most of the day, I got it later in the afternoon about the explosion. I read the article. I also read that there was some information published in the Tennessean a while back. That's a Tennessee newspaper, where they had published some ranting and rhetoric from a Christian group, religious group, let's say, that made a disparaging comment about there would be something taking place. This was a prophecy. There would be something taking place in the Nashville area, and it would be of Islam. Now, how funny that is that we now have this explosion downtown Nashville, of all places. Of course, we know people are crazy and sick. They can blow stuff up anywhere in the U.S. or any country. But it's weird that this group made this claim, some religious group. I don't know their name. I was just reading the article. And I thought it was odd that someone would make that claim and try to put it on Islam. And then here we are now. There's an explosion in Nashville. Now, I don't know when this article was written, what the date is, but I'm going to try to go back and double back to bring you the said information of when that article was written and the actual name of the religious group and whatever information I can bring you, why they were making this claim, because now here it is, a bomb has gone off. People have been without power or services through AT&T, so one has to wonder if AT&T was the target. Was it a business? Was it somebody's apartment complex? Has somebody been fired from AT&T? Somebody laid off? You see where I'm going? Somebody had bad service with them? Because you'd have to know that when you blew up the area right there in front of the building, I'm thinking the person would have to know that it would affect people's services. Come on now, think about that, you guys. Just think about that. Because I don't know what goes on in Nashville. I don't know the ins and outs of downtown, what businesses are there, whose business has a hub where. And don't you find it interesting that at this location, it runs people's services, obviously, because it was said that people in this area in Knoxville were without AT&T service. I'll wait. But as I state, there's investigating. The FBI Nashville field office is handling this case in Nashville. We will see what they come up with, a suspect, a motive. But I do find that interesting that this is the hub of AT&T that got detonated. And also other businesses and apartments are on this block. Hello, everybody in the chat. Yes, Sonia, this was today, sweetheart. So this is very interesting to me. Very interesting to me that this is coming out of Tennessee, a bombing 3 hours from me, west, downtown Nashville, Christmas Day. With all the things going on in this world right now with COVID-19, a vaccination being released to the public, people are going to have to wait to get the vaccination, praying we have enough to give to our citizens, the vaccination for those who want to take it. All the mayhem of people being without a place to live, forced to move out their apartments or being evicted because a lot of people have not paid rent because they didn't have the money and or they chose not to pay rent because of COVID. So you have a lot of people who are homeless. Now, that will probably be my next video after I've got one plan for tomorrow pertaining to a killing in Texas. I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then I may jump back on and do another video about the homelessness situation in America because it's just ridiculous. Hello, Lord footage, NASA. Okay, I don't know what that means. Don't start. Please don't start this evening. I can't do nothing crazy tonight. I'm barely here, you guys. But seriously, I'm going to probably do a video on that because there are a lot of people who right now are facing homelessness. It is cold outside. It's freezing in most parts of the United States. There's people who are homeless. They were homeless before COVID. They were homeless before all this information. Okay, Lord footage. I don't know where you're going with all this. But anyway, this is sad. This is sickening. We're in a dire time right now. Some people never got their first stimulus check, such as me. You're waiting on a second stimulus check. You may not get what you think you're going to get. 600 is what they were voting on. Number 45 wants the 2,000. Tomorrow is the deadline to make a decision on this situation. It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And the world was already crazy before COVID. We already had people out here disruptive, mean-hearted, mean-spirited. Don't give a damn. The disease did not help, the virus. Now you got this crazy stuff. Would I open my home for what? Don't y'all start coming over here talking crazy because I'm not in the mood. Home. Why? Because you see I'm sitting here, you see lights on. That means what? I'm in a house? Well, I'm not. And I'm doing good to take care of Angela. Would you open your home, Miss T? Would you open your house? I know y'all ain't trying to come over here on this channel to get somebody crunk. Sweetheart, I know what you're talking about. I'm not stupid. But what I'm trying to figure out is why are you asking me, would I open my house to the homeless when, first of all, I didn't say I lived in a house. And today the subject isn't about Angela. I'm talking about people in general. But guess what? Hold on just a second. Hold on one second, you guys. I don't have to explain what I own as far as a house, a barn, or whatever. How about that? And you shouldn't even come over here to this channel talking about would I let somebody come in my house when I'm barely living in here my damn self. How about that? The queen stays up helping folks. Obviously, you don't watch the channel, you don't know the queen. So y'all can miss me with all this stupid talk. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sitting here trying to deliver information to the public about a damn bomb going off. And there were remains found. We don't know if it was the suspect or somebody else. And here y'all coming over here talking about Martians and would I open my door to the homeless? Would you open the door to the homeless? You got a house? Do you have a house, queen? Maybe you can let them come in your 6,000 square foot house. The subject ain't about Angela opening her door to the homeless. The subject is about a bombing in Nashville. And that we have a lot of strife going on in the world, and there are people sick, and there are people who will be homeless because they don't have money to pay their mortgage and their rent. People dying, people ill. That's the subject of this video, not Angela. I should have known somebody would jump on this channel trying to rattle some shit about nothing. 24 in the room, 20 thumbs up. Thanks you guys for joining me. Got a lot of nerve. Well, a lot of people going through a lot of things, Chi-Chi. That's the whole point, is that the world is tainted right now. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the country right now. There's a lot of buffoonery going on in the world. And that's the gist of the story. And then today, on Christmas, someone decides to detonate a bomb from a little dusty white RV, cream color RV, whichever color it is. And it's sad. It's very sad. And the queen didn't get on here to get rattled up. My nerves was already tore up yesterday from some foolishness. Messed my whole Christmas Eve up. But I should know the devil busy. That's what he do. He just use folks. You little dusty ass foot soldiers. Yeah, I'm saying it. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Miss Wilson. Anytime. You know how I am. Y'all know how I am. Anybody that follows this channel, you all know me. You know my intentions of why I'm on this channel, to bring you information about things that go on in the world. We talk about various subject matter on this channel. That's why I do different things, different days. Because I like talking about various subject matter. I don't want to stick to just one thing all the time. Some channels are like that. They talk about the same thing all the time. I like to mix it up. You know, one day we're talking about this and the next day we're talking about something else, because I'm a worldly person. I'm diverse, so I like to talk about various subject matters. I like to share a few jokes. I like to be me. I like to do the queen. Anything else? Anybody else out there in the chat want to question the queen? Guess next a health will be asking me what size my panties are. Yeah, I said it. I sure did. Merry Christmas. Stupid. Just stupid. Just can't go with the flow of thank you, Lita. Right, Lita. Lita was concerned about me. She contacted me. We talked through Instagram. See, that's what a decent person would be asking you. You okay? You all right? Everything safe, ma'am? How close are you to where the explosion took place? That's what a decent person would ask. Considering I do live in Tennessee. How about asking me where the hell I stay? Hey, ma'am, are you anywhere near the explosion? Are you close to the Nashville, Tennessee area? Instead of getting on here worrying about would I open my door to somebody homeless. Hell, why don't you ask me, am I able to still live in this damn place that I'm in? Not concerned. Just negativity. But of course. Thank you, Nitra. I'm great. I'm above ground. I'm above ground and I'm highly favored. Well, I'm not buffering, Crystal. I'm doing really well. Today's a great day. I slept in. I got up later in the afternoon because I didn't go to bed till damn near daylight, watching stuff on YouTube, watching movies on YouTube late. Thank you, Mary Blue, because I ended up, like I told you all in that video where I showed you all the scenery this morning from the snow. Katina, it's always something. There's something I want to say so bad on this channel. I would blow y'all out the water, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems because I try to pride myself on not, thank you, baby. I try to pride myself on not, rocking the boat, stirring anything. And then today is Christmas, and I want it to be, joyful today, which pretty much my day was okay. But this news, it's kind of rattled me. It's because it's a sad situation. Thank God a lot of people weren't injured in this explosion. I don't know what the person's motive was for this, but nonetheless, it's tragic. But like I said, lose my damn train of thought. I can't think what I'm trying to say. I've had a peaceful day today. For those who are concerned, the Queen had a peaceful day. As I stated, I got up 12 something, stayed in the bed looking at stuff on my phone. Okay. Good night, Crystal. Thanks for joining us. I got up late, stayed up watching TV, doing all that stuff. Went to bed this morning, and then didn't get up to this afternoon. So I was a little rattled yesterday by something that just had me perturbed. And I ain't going to say what it is, but it pissed me off. So today was my day, Christmas, to be in a better mood from yesterday. And yesterday was just a petty day. Petty as hell. So I woke up today thinking, well, today will be a great day, And then I wake up to this madness, this explosion. So, I watched that most of the evening, trying to get, the 411 on that to bring you all the said information. Then I jump on live. I haven't heard that they have anyone, honey. Nietzsche, what you want this snow for? Hell, it's melted. The snow up here don't last long. The last time we had a blizzard was what? The spring of 93. We had a really bad snow. You all can Google that on YouTube because they've got video footage of that storm that hit us in 93. Now, that was bad. But we haven't had it bad like that. We've had a little bit of snow, but nothing like March of 93. Yeah, it melts really quick. There's a little bit of snow out there on the ground right now. I mean, in the grassy areas, and on people's cars, people who haven't moved their cars. But you can walk on the stairs and the sidewalks and, walk on the street, drive on the street. It's not prohibiting you from driving or anything. Other than that, how are you all doing? I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Oh, you had a windstorm. Well, Chi-Chi, where are you? You don't be forgetting where you all are. Oh, Nietzsche, you don't want no snow. Why you say that? You do not want no snow. Because once you get inside and can't get out. That's right, Chi-Chi's in NYC. Woo, long way. God, I know it's cold up there. That Canada air, oh my goodness. New York ain't no joke, baby. Let me tell y'all something. I went to New York. Let's see. Let me tell you, I've been to New York 2 times. That's another story. But anyway, baby, little fella took me down to Canal Street to buy me a pocketbook. And honey, that wind just went straight through my clothes, my coat, everything. I said, ooh, how did they do it up here? Because this is treacherous. New York ain't no joke. Good, Sonya. I'm glad everybody had a good Christmas. I hope you all ate good, ate well, rallied. Well, Joelle, you're right. Chicago is no joke either. That's true. The Windy City, which a lot of people think the Windy City got its name because of the wind, but it's not true. It was because of a politician a long time ago. They said he blew a lot of smoke from his mouth. So that's how Chicago got the name the Windy City, for those who did not know that. Well, Chi-Chi, you're right. Layers of clothes, something I do not want to do. I don't want to wear no lot of clothes. I'm a big girl. I do not want to wear t-shirts, undershirts, long sleeve shirts. Hello, Joy. Good to hear from you. I'm so glad to have you all in the chat tonight. I've got 27 in the room, 25 thumbs up. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, Janet says she has COVID. Janet, you just got all kind of stuff going on. What is it? Lord have mercy. Honey, I'm praying for you. And Lita said, excuse me, she don't want to step out too. Well, let's pray for Janet. Let's pray that God removes this virus from her and keeps her safe and keep you out of harm's way. Miss Janet, we're praying for you, baby. It's colder here where I am in Alabama. Dang, really? I guess that wind wasn't playing. It said we're gonna come on through everywhere. We're gonna touch down everywhere. New York, Alabama, wherever. Yes. Janet, I hope you do get well because this COVID is no joke. So I don't wish that on anybody to get sick with COVID. Period. It's 30 there, 19 here. Wow. She told her, Joelle said take you some vitamin D. Yeah, Janet's been talking about a lot of illnesses lately on the channel. One of those chats I had, she mentioned she had a lot of things going on. So I'm praying for you, and I want the rest of you all to pray for her as well. I was in the 20s, Nitra. I haven't been back outside. I went to the dumpster earlier, and I need to take these old dusty onions down to the dumpster. But I don't need to go out there tonight because I ain't trying to wrestle with no coyote. Look, a coyote or this lady I know around the corner in the subdivision, she has a dog, and he comes down here, old broke down German Shepherd. Lord, he just be walking around looking so pitiful. I said, look at him walking around like he on a damn diet. I thought, I ain't never seen a German Shepherd this small in all my years of living. He looks so pitiful. Chi talking about a raccoon. Well, I haven't seen a raccoon, but I do see squirrels. I do see skunks. Skunks stay around the apartment building a lot. They stay around here heavily. So, I mean, oh, it's 29 and, okay, I'm home. Oh, I thank you all for joining me. This has been a slow Christmas. Nothing exciting happened, but this is something I want to throw out to you guys because as I state on this channel, I bring up different subject matter. I talk about different things. We can agree to disagree, but I want to talk about Christmas. This is something I've always heard from different people. People will say, some, not all, Christmas is for children. Christmas for children. No, honey, Christmas is for anybody alive. Let me make that clear to some of you, because the Queen will give her opinion. I personally had wonderful Christmases up until about the age of 11. The rest, we're going to leave it alone. But my point is, my parents gave me wonderful gifts growing up in Chicago. Wonderful gifts. I was truly blessed for an African-American child growing up in the inner city. So I became an adult and still want that. I don't know how everybody else was raised, but when you get used to nice things, you hope that somebody will reciprocate even if you're grown. I'm not asking for a Lamborghini or anything like that, but I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with sharing the joy of the season. So there's nothing wrong with passing a gift to somebody over the age of 18. You hear a lot of people who've had children, raised grandchildren, they'll say, well, y'all grown now. I ain't thinking about you no more. It's over with. I only do Christmas for children. Well, my thing is this. They brought gifts to the king. He was a baby. And guess what? I'm sure the king still got gifts before he left the earth. I'm saying it. Just keeping it real. There's nothing wrong with getting a gift as an adult. And my thing is, you should give gifts all year round. 364 days of the year besides Christmas. Right. I'm just one of them type of people. I think you should give gifts whether it's Christmas or not. And that's just who I am. I believe in gift giving because I've been one of those type of people who gave really nice gifts to grown people. So that's why I'm making this comment when people say, oh, you grown now, you shouldn't expect anything. Da, da, da. Why should I not? I'm human. I'm human. What you mean? What you mean? I want one for Christmas. I want one for my birthday, which is next month. I want one in March. Hello? I'm not dead. It doesn't matter. Now, if this is how you feel, that's cool. But I'm just speaking because that was on my mind today. Because I always think of that comment when it's Christmas time. Because there's always somebody saying, girl, Christmas is for kids. Oh, when they grown, I don't want to give them nothing. But I bet you got your big old paws out wanting somebody to give you something on your light bill. your gas bill, your rent, your electric, ooh, your mortgage, ooh, who? You might want to look some new tires, some new brake pads. Lord footage, quit messing with me. Whiskey and lemonade. So you still hanging in there listening to the Queen. But I'm serious. Everybody, if you knew me, if you all knew me outside of this channel, I am the same. I am the same as I am when I get on here. I think anybody would know that. Anybody who in the street would tell you, Big Angie's the same no matter what. This channel don't hold nothing. I am this. When I clock out of here, I'm the same. I talk junk to the TV. Look. To the remote. Thank you, Miss Wilson. Thank you so much. I talk junk to the remote, the TV. That's why I was aggravated yesterday, fooling with something stupid that I don't really want to say. Maybe one day when I decide, I'll bring it to you when it's not around the holidays, because I don't want to talk about anything really negative except for what I talked about in this video. But anyway, I'm the same. And I believe in gift giving. Trust me. Anybody can tell you in them streets, you want to be Angela's friend, because she gives nice gifts. Nice gifts. Over the years, and this is for the person who's all up in my peripheral about the homeless staying in my house. You don't know too many queens that will give you good name brand items. And I ain't talking about no dollar store, no Dollar Tree. For those all up in my business. I'm the type, I gave you wonderful gifts. Do you understand what I'm saying? Gifts that come from like Dillard's. Not JCPenney. Not Sears. And that's not to brag, but it's just the queen that I am. Because I like to give what I would want to be given back to me. Now, I'm a very humble person. I don't get into all the name brand, this and that, because I've had all that. I mean, I love quality things. But one thing I tell people, everything now is mass produced. So you're not really getting anything special. You can go to the mall right now, buy something at the mall, and it doesn't matter what store it comes out of, somebody else has that same item. So it doesn't matter if you pay $20 for a t-shirt or you pay $300 for a pair of jeans. Somebody still has that same item somewhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything is mass produced. So that's why I don't get excited over stuff. I just don't. And you know, I love nice things. I will say it. I like some name brand items, but I'm not addicted to it. It doesn't, it doesn't make me. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make me. I'm not going to lose sleep about no $300 tennis shoes. Because first of all, baby, my feet too pretty for tennis shoes. Quit playing. This big girl ain't never gave up no money for no damn Jordans. I wish the hell I would. Why would I? Now, that's something they do here in the South. Them little young girls over the past 25 so years, they like wearing tennis shoes like dudes. That's not my hype. I've never been into the Jordan thing. A Michael Jordan fan, yes, but not to give him my money for no shoes. Because as I state, I'm a true Southerner. Yes, raised in the Chi, but a Southerner. I love my feet out. I love my toes polished, my heels buffed. The queen gets down like that. I love my feet out. That's why they're messed up now with plantar fasciitis, because I love having my toes and feet out. I do have super chat, Janet. I sure do. Yes, I do. Thank you. Now, did I buy tennis shoes back in the day, back in the late 90s? Oh, I had every kind of Adidas, all that. Then when my mother passed away, she was a tennis shoe fanatic. I brought some of her shoes back to Tennessee. I brought back probably 3 pairs of Nikes because my mother loved tennis shoes because, she worked on her feet, so she had a lot of name brand tennis shoes. But what I'm saying is I personally love my toes out. Video chimp. I love my feet out because I feel like, if you got nice looking feet, you should wear your feet out. Even if you live in New York. I don't care where you stay. Well, I know, Lita, you do because you live in Florida. But I'm just saying, I live in the South, and there's times when it's not cold here, and it's cold somewhere else. Because if you go back and look at my videos, the first of the year, I'm sitting on a balcony with a tube dress on, giving you the 411, and it was like 70 degrees outside. Well, Sonya, that's my thing. Everybody lives differently. Everybody spends their money on different things. You have people who will live like that. They will spend all their money for materialistic items, and then they're broke. They don't have money for their bills. They don't have money to go out. They don't have money for, like you say, food, groceries, medical, accessories, household goods. And we can really go there if you want. Oh, 70 degrees is great for wintertime anywhere. But you got people like that. They will spend all their money on materialistic items. And then you go in their house and they don't have basic necessities. And we don't want to get started on that. Janet, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. So sweet. Thank you, Janet. God bless you. Yes, the weather is crazy, Nitra. But you understand what I'm saying? The South, the weather varies down here. So one minute you're in a coat, like now we got coats on. Next week, you could wear sandals outside. Well, I was going to say that, Miss Wilson. Some of you like to spend your money on name brand things and shop a lot. And this is true. You don't have the things you need in your house. Let me tell y'all a little story. And matter of fact, this was around 1993 when we had the blizzard. My father had came down from Chicago to visit Tennessee. And he had a little mild chit chat with the queen. Of course, I was a young girl at that time. He said, let me tell you something. A woman shouldn't be without anything in her house. He said, you do not want people to come to your house and you do not have the bare necessities. You want to always keep silverware, plates, dishes, bath towels. Sorry, started buffering. Y'all know how this phone is. I don't know why. This is the older device that still won't act right. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this damn phone. Anyway, my father told me that a lady should keep the bare necessities in her home. Keep you pots, pans, things to cook with. I don't know why I'm buffering. This is crazy. I don't know if it's AT&T, when whoever that fool was that bombed the damn building, he might be interfering with my connection. Cause I don't know. It's Xfinity, but I think AT&T as well. Don't ask me why, but cause I've seen that DirecTV come up on some of my videos that I get through the Roku. One minute it'll say Xfinity, and another time it'll say DirecTV. And I thought, I'm not with DirecTV. What are they talking about? But anyway, okay, she said she had straight talk. Yes, it was a huge blast, and it affected people's services to AT&T. So, like I said, my service, the phone service isn't on this. Right now, I'm going live on this device off of Wi-Fi. So I don't think it should be affecting this because the Wi-Fi service isn't through AT&T, and then it was doing this anyway the past couple of days. This device before that blast went off. I just think it's this device. This device I'm using shows a better picture of me, but the other device I use is grainy and it kind of echoes. So it's just like, you can't win. And this is weird because I didn't used to go on live on this device first of the year because the storage was always full, cut off. Now it's holding and then it'll stop. I don't know what's going on. It ain't nothing but Satan. Satan don't want us talking about nothing. Right, Video Chimp. That's what I'm saying. This device has a better picture. This is the one that I did most of my videos on the upcoming year. It was only around August I started doing from another device, but I didn't like that device because it was grainy the videos from August up until a week ago, and I thought I might have to go back to using that device, and but we still get the job done once we start talking. Look, the message is still the same. Janet, it is the super chat. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. God bless you, and I hope you get to feeling better, baby. I really do, because I hate to hear that you're sick like that. I don't wish that on you. These personal problems you got. As I told you all about my friend Mary, that lives in Virginia. I haven't heard anything from her. I haven't gone back in Messenger to see if my message is still sitting in the inbox. But, it's been over a week now. She hasn't contacted me or said anything, and I'm just praying that she's okay. I'm going to tell you something. When you know that somebody is sick like that, because, she's in the hospital with COVID, I hate to go on her Facebook page because I'm afraid I'll see something I don't want to see. And it just scares the dickens out of me. Okay, you know what? I don't know why you people are up jumping on this chat with this crazy nonsense, because Queen don't want to hear it. Puppeteer your politicians. Well, let me tell you something. Hot knives. You need to go find your ass something to do. That is why it's messing up, because of the super chat. Janet, you a mess. Yeah, nature. Why are these people coming on my live talking crazy and talking in riddles? Honey, that's probably their cousin that went and blew that damn that put that RV in front of that damn building in Nashville. You got crazy people like that. Edward, how you doing? Yeah, you did miss everything. Where you been, Edward? Sleep. Dang, wake up. A building blew up in Nashville, baby. Nature, to my, where in the world are they coming from? The same world where you at. Some of your damn neighbors down there in Mississippi, crooked letter I. That's what it is. Well, I'm going to block them if you want me to. I done already done it, Candace. I just hide it. The menu tell me I can hide it from the channel. I don't have time for this. Let me tell y'all something. Whoever's in the chat, I got 32 thumbs up, 32 watching. Don't come over here with that foolishness. The Queen got enough going on already. I live in a demon-fied property. I got 2 demon-fied rhinos above me. I got folks trying to take advantage of me, running BS, coming to me in sheep's clothing. Yeah, I said it. So you coming over here, carry that nonsense on, I'm not interested. Go get yourself something to do, baby. Go read a comic book. Go read a comic book. I need another drink. I can't. Ooh, Satan is busy. Nitra, guess what? You know what? Nitra, let me tell you something about me. Let me tell y'all something about the Queen. Because I swear, I'm telling you, if I ever make it, I'm talking about big money. Janet, you in Texas? That's where my little friend is, my little new YouTuber friend. Let me give y'all his YouTube channel, because I keep twisting around, because I'm getting old. Keeping People Real TV. He's a little young African-American guy that's out of Texas. He's been getting a little views. He's basically been covering all the stuff pertaining to Mo 3. You may not be into that, and that's okay. But he's a nice little young fella, and he works with the community, doing things. He's probably what's rare with young people. He's trying to help the community instead of being wrapped up in, drama and all that old type of crazy stuff. But he's a nice little young fella on Keeping People Real TV. I like him, and he's in Texas. I might go to Texas one day and see what the hell y'all got going on out there. I think I could live in Texas, to tell you the truth. I need a sweet drink. Chi talking about a stiff drink. Lisa, come on. Lena, why you want a sweet drink? You want a Long Island iced tea, darling? You want me to make you one? I'm telling you, if I don't move to Atlanta no time soon, I will trek it out west, because that's where I've always wanted to be was California. Although California is very expensive to live. I know this. But I'll take the medium. I do. Texas, Vegas, Arizona. I sure will. Because Arizona is where I need to be anyway because I have sinus trouble. And that's the place that they recommend people with sinus, acute sinusitis live. If you have sinus trouble, you all see me sniffling a lot when I'm when I'm on my live. It's the drainage. I can't even, every 5 seconds I'm running to the restroom having to wipe my nose. It's horrible. This place here in Tennessee is horrible for sinuses. There's people who've come here from all over the world. They did not have sinus trouble until they moved to East Tennessee. It's a terrible place to live because we got nothing but pollen and all kind of crazy stuff from the trees. Oh, Wyoming. Church's Maximus chick. What? Girl, I don't know nothing about no Wyoming. Janet crazy to my cowboy boots and cowboy hats. Let me tell you something, Janet. The queen got some mean-looking cowboy boots in that closet, baby. I got some ostrich skin leather cowboy boots. And let me tell you, I wore them boots back in the spring and went out trying to shake my shimmy. And ever since then, sorry I'm buffering. Keeping People Real TV. I'm live, baby. Are you not listening to me on the channel? You trying to get me to answer what you talking about? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what he's talking about. You live? Yes, I'm live. All y'all sending me messages while I'm live. What is going on? Queen got to go and come back. Girl, if I get off this live, I'm going to go take a shower. Leader, you should know me by now. I'm not going to do nothing but take a shower and spread out on that. Y'all know y'all can watch movies on YouTube. Because I know y'all know because y'all stay on it. Y'all's business. I'm going to spank all of you. Y'all know more about what the hell's going on than I do. Hell, I'm on the damn YouTube and I don't know half the stuff y'all be knowing. Chi, girl, them boots. That's what my live just broke up. I'm trying to tell y'all. I wore them boots out in probably February, March. You know them boots threw out my left leg. I couldn't walk for two days later. I woke up. I couldn't walk. I couldn't move. I said, I guess because your big tail been dancing and you ain't been dancing and moving around. And the night I wore them damn cowboy boots out, baby, 2 days later I woke up. I thought, I'm telling you, somebody could have cut that leg off. That's how bad my damn leg was hurt. Behind that left knee. Oh, Jesus wept. I want a new knee. My knee hurt so bad. It felt swollen. So I didn't know if it was a varicose vein. I later found out I've had some spurs or whatever you call it in this knee. And they ain't really trying to do nothing about it. I said, hey, I guess y'all just want me to be incapacitated. But you know, I'm not giving up. The queen gonna move around regardless. But baby, let me tell you something. Them some bad boots, baby. Them some bad cowboy boots. Ooh wee. Let me tell you, when the queen had them on, honey, she gave it up that night. Do you hear? I said, that's why your damn leg messed up. Out there dancing. And then toe something up. Oh, Satan. Get behind me, please. Ooh, y'all make me feel so good. Oh, my babies. I wish I could get with all y'all. We could just sit around a big table and just drink and eat and be merry. And I sit and watch y'all act a fool. Because I believe some of y'all would show out. If y'all got y'all some drinking, y'all. Oh, thank you, Candace. Thank you so much, baby. I believe. Oh, my God. I'm 1 hour in. This thing keeps cutting off. I'm getting ready to jump off here and jump back on another device because I don't have time for this. This is messing up my flow. But I'm gonna jump off and get back on another device because this is breaking up. Oh, I'm jumping back on. Nitra, I'm coming back. No, Curling Gamer, I did not. For everybody in the chat, I'm logging out of here and I'm coming right back on another device because this one keeps checking out and it's messing up my flow right now. But for those of you who just came in and don't know what's going on, there was a serious serious bombing in the city of Nashville, Tennessee, Music City. Was said to have been parked an RV in front of the AT&T building. Right now, there have been human remains found at the scene. They do not know if it is a victim or if it is the suspect who parked the RV in front of the building. Is it a personal attack against AT&T? Somebody that lives in the building, a business? We do not know. But when I get that said information, I will bring it to you. I'm getting ready to jump out here and jump back on, and we're going to roll with it for the night. Thank you all for joining me. Thanks for the super chat. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. Happy holidays to all of you. God bless you. I'm coming back on in a few minutes. Please join me. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Happy holidays. Bye.